Can you see it?
I can't! My head is in a bag!
Do you really think that?
Det handler jo ikke bare om at overleve. Det handler om håb.
The disaster genre has always had a strong appeal because it shows how people react when the world they know slowly starts to fall apart. From natural disasters and global crises to sudden, unexpected destruction, these stories highlight panic, hope, and the struggle to survive in the most extreme situations. Very often, disaster stories also explore the emotional side of humanity, such as family bonds, sacrifice, and moral conflicts. Netflix has a wide range of disaster-themed movies and series, each with a different approach. Some grounded in realism and science, others packed with intense sci-fi tension. In this video, we've put together the top 10 best movies and series about disasters, all available on Netflix. Before we jump into the list, don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Movie channel because we share Netflix movie recommendations every single day. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. La Palma. La Palma is a Norwegian disaster drama series set on the popular tourist island of La Palma, where several families are enjoying their vacation without realizing a massive threat is looming. The story revolves around a scientific discovery that points to a potential volcanic eruption capable of triggering a devastating tsunami that could wipe out the entire island. What begins as a peaceful holiday slowly turns into rising tension as warning signs become harder to ignore. The series doesn't just focus on the scale of the natural disaster, but also on the human dynamics trapped within it. Viewers follow families, scientists, and tourists as they're forced to make difficult decisions with limited time and information. La Palma stands out for blending personal drama with a realistic natural threat, making the tension feel emotional and uncomfortably close to home. Number 2. Earthstorm.
I never would have thought that I would have lived through.
Earthstorm is a 4-episode Netflix documentary series that explores some of the most extreme natural disasters on the planet. It features tornadoes, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and massive storms, all shown through the eyes of people who experienced them firsthand. Real footage and personal testimonies are the core strengths that make each event feel raw, intense, and terrifying. Unlike fictional disaster stories, Earthstorm offers an authentic and educational experience. It doesn't just show destruction, but also explains the science behind these disasters and how climate change is making them more intense. This series is perfect for viewers who want a real-world perspective on disasters without excessive dramatization. Number 3. How It Ends.
Ever seen clouds like that before?
Will, get back in the car!
How It Ends is an apocalyptic thriller that follows a dangerous road trip across the United States after a series of mysterious disasters shut down communication and power nationwide. The story centers on a young man who travels with his future father-in-law in a desperate attempt to reach and save someone they love. Along the way, they pass through areas filled with chaos, uncertainty, and growing threats from other survivors. The movie uses the disaster as a large-scale backdrop while keeping its emotional core focused on human relationships. The tension comes not only from the collapsing world, but also from emotional conflicts and clashing perspectives between the characters. How It Ends delivers a disaster experience that feels personal, quiet, and psychologically intense. Number 4. Awake. Awake is a sci-fi disaster movie built around a mysterious global event that instantly changes human life. All electronic devices stop working, and even worse, people lose the ability to sleep, leading to social breakdown, paranoia, and widespread mental collapse. In a matter of days, the modern, connected world turns into a place driven by fear and chaos. The story focuses on a mother struggling to protect her child as the situation spirals out of control. Awake explores disaster not just on a physical level, but also on a psychological one, showing how sleep deprivation and collective fear can destroy society. The movie creates a tense, anxiety-filled atmosphere that keeps escalating over time. Number 5. The Rain.
Skal du være klar?
Der er noget i regn.
The Rain is a post-apocalyptic Netflix series set in Scandinavia after a deadly virus spreads through rainfall. The story follows two siblings who spend years hiding in a bunker before finally returning to a world that has completely collapsed. Outside, they discover that survival isn't just about avoiding the virus, but also dealing with other desperate humans. The series blends disaster themes with teen drama, emotional relationships, and the search for hope in a broken world. The Rain stands out for its focus on character development and moral dilemmas under extreme conditions. The constant sense of danger is balanced with moments of emotion, love, and human conflict. Number 6. Into the Night.
Le carburant, on est mort. On perd un moteur, on est mort.
Into the Night is a sci-fi disaster series that begins with chaos at an airport, where a group of strangers are suddenly forced onto an unplanned flight. They soon realize that the sun has become deadly due to a mysterious cosmic event that wipes out life on Earth's surface. Their only chance of survival is to keep flying ahead of the sunrise, turning the plane into both a refuge and a prison. The series delivers intense tension born from tight spaces, limited time, and clashing personalities from different backgrounds. Beyond the external threat, Into the Night explores panic, ego, and impossible decisions that must be made for collective survival. Its disaster concept feels fresh, combining science, survival, and psychological drama in a highly intense way. Number 7. Yakamoz S-245. Yakamoz S-245 is a Turkish sci-fi thriller series set deep underwater, offering a unique angle within the disaster genre. It follows a marine biologist and his research team who are forced to take shelter in a military submarine after the sun becomes lethal to life on land. The surface world turns into a death zone, leaving the deep sea as the last relatively safe place. Taking place at the same time as Into the Night, the series acts as a spin-off with a different perspective. Yakamoz S-245 explores not only global disaster, but also military intrigue, leadership struggles, and rising tension among the crew in a confined space. The claustrophobic atmosphere and psychological pressure make the disaster feel even more intense and suffocating. Number 8. Catla. Catla is an Icelandic supernatural disaster thriller series set after the Catla volcano erupts and refuses to stop. A small town becomes buried under volcanic ash, creating a cold, silent, and deeply melancholic atmosphere. Amid this bleak setting, strange events begin to emerge from beneath the ice, introducing mysteries that defy logical explanation. Unlike traditional disaster stories, Catla focuses more on mood and the emotional impact of catastrophe. The series explores grief, loss, and unresolved pasts haunting the town's residents. Natural disaster blends with psychological and supernatural elements, resulting in a slow, dark, and deeply unsettling viewing experience. Number 9. High Water. High Water is a Polish disaster drama series inspired by the real-life catastrophic flood of 1997. The story centers on the growing threat of floodwaters approaching the city of Wrocław, forcing scientists, officials, and civilians to face life-changing decisions. The tension rises not only from the water itself, but also from conflicting interests and resistance to evacuation. The series presents disaster through a realistic and political lens. High Water shows how bureaucracy, ego, and fear can slow down responses to a very real threat. Human drama takes center stage, making the series intense, emotional, and highly relevant to real-world situations. Number 10. Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up is a disaster movie with a sharp, satirical, and dark comedy approach. It follows two scientists who discover a massive cosmic threat heading toward Earth and try to warn the world. Instead of urgent action, they're met with political games, media distraction, and a society more interested in trends and personal gain. The movie uses disaster as a metaphor for modern social criticism. Don't Look Up highlights how information can be ignored, twisted, or turned into entertainment while the world stands on the edge of destruction. Despite its humor, the disaster message feels uncomfortably close to reality and leaves a strong, lasting impact. Those are the top 10 best Netflix movies and series about disasters, featuring everything from natural catastrophes and global crises to cosmic threats. Each title offers a different perspective on how humans react when the world is no longer safe. If you enjoy Netflix movie recommendations like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Movie channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. And if you have other recommendations, feel free to drop them as well. See you in the next recommendation.